So, this is a battle against one of my real-life friends, named Kazu, and our battles, along with the battles I have against some other guys we sit with during lunch, always have weird stuff happening. This battle is no different. And we did not really put any thought into these teams, because I'm actually using a Life Orb Gliscor, and he's using a bulky Crobat, thinking it's my lead Gliscor that pisses everyone off, because, well, they never seem to be able to deal with it. So, he taunts thinking I was going to Stone Edge. I mean, not Stone Edge, I was going to Stealth Rock. But I Stone Edge, and then I believe he's going to try and PB stall me, or Life Orb stall, so I figured I'll Earthquake, predicting the Roost. And since Roost removes his Flying type, it'll obviously kill, judging by how much Stone Edge did, thanks to Stab and whatnot. And that Crobat could have kind of been a pain to deal with. And he sends in his Espeon. It's a Baton Pass Espeon, which I think I knew it was, or maybe I forgot, because I've seen that thing in action before. Like his Espeon, I mean. So I sent in TTAR, and for some reason, I Pursuit. Because I thought he was going to try and Baton Pass, and I thought that Pursuit that his Espeon would take the Pursuit damage because he was switching out of something. Because I know that works, like, but only if you're faster. Because like, if it was a Scarf Tyranitar, then that thing would have probably been dead for the rest of the match, and he would have taken the Pursuit damage. Because I now know if you're faster, you'll get the Pursuit damage. If you're slower, you won't, but whatever. So he switches out to a Venusaur, which actually is not the best choice. And Pursuit does half. And judging by that, Crunch would also do half, which means you're probably with O-Code. Even though he's a Max HP Venusaur. And he Sleep Powders and misses, but that does not matter, actually, because that Venusaur does not do crap this whole match. And nor does my Infernape. And I Overheat. Obvious play, so he makes a good play and switches out to Arcanine, but I miss. Of course. Aren't double misses fun? I switch into Donphan, and I can take in Extreme Speed because I'm Max HP Donphan, but he gets a crit. I would say either there or with the double miss where things start to get weird. So he Flare Blitzes, and I believe that could live, and I do. Barely. So I send out my Stealth Rock, which will come in handy, trust me. Without it, I would not have won this match, and that proves why Stealth Rock is so useful. So I switch into Milotic, thinking, oh, he's not going to go for Thunderfang, he's going to go for... Why does he go for Thunderfang? Why? And that crit mattered because I would not have killed. He forgot Donphan is actually immune to Electric. I don't really know how, but... That Milotic could have been so useful, so he Extreme Speeds. And that's not really going to do much. I Roost, because he thought I was going to kill him. I was actually very sad when I saw Milotic die. I was like, about to cry or something. Or cut my wrists. So I Swords Dance, as he uses Morning Sun predicting that, which is a decent play, but with Sandstorm up, he's not really going to get that much HP back. But it was still actually a smart play. I did not expect that. And I Swords Dance, because for some reason I thought Gliscor would take a Flare Blitz reasonably well, but it doesn't. So I'm now in the range of where Psychic will kill. So he just goes on my Gliscor. I could have switched in TTAR for free, but I didn't feel like it. And Gliscor's my favorite Pokemon, so I don't know why I actually left him in the die. So what I do here is going to TTAR, and again I Pursuit. I don't know why I did it again. I should have just EQ, because it's obvious that I was going to Pursuit, and it's going to do more than I thought it would to the Steelix. I expected it to do around the same amount as Stealth Rock did to his Steelix, so I switch into Donphan as fodder, but he actually Toxics. And he's gonna kind of Toxic Stall my Donphan. I don't really know why he does that, because he has a Water type that Actually, his whole team is faster than Sphinx, so I don't know why he's stalling it. I EQ and that's gonna kill his Venusaur because it's at low enough HP. Even if it didn't, Sandstorm would have probably killed it. And then I priority Ice Shard, which he realizes when he spends in his Espeon here, he realizes it, and then he switches back out to his Steelix. And I should have EQ'd predicting that. He didn't bait me, he just forgot. And it was so obvious he was going to switch back. And Ice Shard does nothing. And Donphan dies a horrible death. Because he got Toxic stalled, but without him I would not have won. I honestly would not have. So I switch in Infernape, thinking I'm not gonna miss Overheat, but of course I miss Overheat. Again. And I was just like going, oh, why? I had the feeling it was gonna probably miss, so I should have just gone for close combat. It would not have killed, but would have done a nice chunk. And Tyranitar would have more health, because Earthquake is a 2-hit KO, because it's not stabbed and whatnot. I'm a Bandit TTAR, and I actually run less HP than the standard Bandit TTAR, because I run more speed to outspeed Skarmory and other stuff like that. I don't know why I run more speed. I'm actually surprised by the amount of damage Earthquake is doing, because Steelix attack is meh, and he has no attack EV, because it's a walling Steelix. So I see his last after this that he didn't show me. And I'm thinking, that was exactly why I wish I had my Milotic still, because it would have pretty much walled that thing, and so he waterfalls, and I'm like, fuck, 1 HP! I was dancing I was like, oh my god, 1 HP, 1 HP, when that actually happened, but then Earthquake doesn't kill, but 1 HP. That is why Tyranitar is a beast. And that's I think a max attack, well, maybe not max attack, but it's a mixed Dragon Dance Lapras, but I'm surprised he lived, because I run less HP than the standard TTAR. And so I was kind of worried here whether or not Quick Attack would kill or not, because I don't have the Guts boost, and it does, and from that point on, it's obviously my game. It definitely would have killed if he didn't have leftovers, or if he had Life Orb or something. Either way, his Espeon has no chance of outspeeding. And actually, Swellow probably could have lived a Psychic because it's a Baton Pass Espeon, but thank you all for watching, and good game, Kazu. Very close. I hope we get another battle or another few battles over the summer. It's always fun, if not Haxie.